You Hey, what's going on, everybody? How we doing? How we doing? So, can someone tell me what the deal is here with Eula? So I've been seeing a bunch of stuff about how like Eula needs a buff. Who's saying Eula needs a buff and why? Can someone tell me what's going on here? Because she feels super powerful to me. And granted, I haven't done like a ton of research into it. But like I'm seeing videos. I know Asian Guy Genshin just put up a video, like a half-hour long video. I tried scrubbing through it to see if I could find the point of it. But yeah, I don't get, is it like her energy? Is her energy too high? I don't know. I can't think of like what else she would need. I don't know. I guess I don't get it. I don't know. If someone could let me know, that would be great. Eula needs no buff. I agree. I don't understand why people are saying that. Yeah, I don't get it. It's not at all. But how's everyone doing? Pulled for Sing Cho and got C1 Kaching. I'm actually happy and sad because now I can summon for Sing Cho anymore and don't want Eula. Oh, you can't summon for Sing Cho anymore, don't want Eula. I mean, look, if you do like 3 temples, this is the worst case if you get a Eula. It's not bad, unless you want to save your pity for someone else, I suppose. Chinese say that she needs a buff animation fix. So the animation fix I can understand, right? Like, her animation is a little weird. She just kind of like jumps from one stance to another. It's not fluid. I understand that. I wouldn't say that's a buff. So are they saying that she actually needs a buff? That seems wrong. Maybe then because her Q is overkill? That wouldn't be a buff. That would be a nerf. They were talking about her attack pattern and charge attack? I don't know. I don't get it. Is it too slow? Or is it because they can't like action cancel? If that's the case, they can shove it where their sun don't shine, you know what I'm saying? You know? Oh boy, we need to open this here up. It's gonna be bright. Oh man, the sun? Ugh. It's gonna be brighter in here than normal, but I gotta let the air in. It's getting stuffy. Stuffy and hot. Yuck. But right now it's cool outside, but I am not one of those people who likes the heat. Quite the opposite, in fact. I'm a main boy through and through. Her Q can miss, maybe? Well, if you're out of range, I would assume so. Yeah, I am a main boy. I prefer the fall. Well, I really just prefer the winter. I'm not like an outdoorsy dude. Honestly, like, if I could work nights, maybe not nights, because nights it's hard to like do anything. I don't know. I like the dark. I like it dark and cold. There we go. Perfect combination for a perfect day. Rainy days, fantastic. Give me those every day. I'm down. Someone says they want to go for a picnic. Nope. That was a weird jump. It looked like she was just kind of like floating there for a second. Why do her jump animations feel off? Am I really gonna miss this? Okay, hold up. We saved it. Oh, we saved the run. That was perfect timing too. Easy boys. I prefer the winter too. I'm not looking forward to summer. Dude, it's not fun. We literally went from like 50s and 60s to all of a sudden it was like 80. Snow is also, yeah, snow, you know, snow is fine. I'm okay with snow. I definitely didn't pick that berry today. Snow is fine. I'm not the biggest fan of like shoveling it, but I'm fine if it's on the ground. If it was just like, you know, if it was just cold, the thing is like if it's that cold and there's no snow, it feels different. I don't know how to explain it. Come on, group up. Actually, let's charge her ult. And then we can just one-shot these boys. As long as they don't do their spinny charge. That's where this gets tough. Oh no. Oh no. There we go. Oh, that's not what I want to do. All right, I guess we're off that plan. I wanted to go for the big hit, but that was proving to be too difficult. Oh shit, you're still up? Hello? That was just my work remote desktop. I forgot to shut it down apparently. Wow, I actually got an artifact? That's nuts. Does that ever actually happen? The complainer ult can be clanky when it comes to stacking the buffs for it. Sometimes you get stacks. Dude, it does like 200k damage. Who cares if you get like perfect stacks? Eula's burst is on Zhongli's tier of slow. What do you mean? In terms of animation? Whatever. Whatever is what I say. People are gonna always find something to complain about. Yours truly included. One day it's like 60, then it's 90. Hell yeah, yesterday was like 85. Right now it's under 65 degrees. I don't know exactly what it is, but I know it's under 65. Which like I'm okay with if it's like that, but I don't know, you know, I want some kind of like consistency, because like on days where I wake up and it's like 85, but I want to do this the other way. If it's like 65, I'm like yes. Or even if it's lower than that, if it's 55 or 60, I'm like yes, so good. But then when I wake up and it's like 85 at like 7 in the morning, I'm like fuck. God damn, hope I don't have to go outside today. Dark and cold is my nightmare. No, Constantina, you just haven't given in to the darkness yet. You'll get there. You'll understand that it's the proper path. Nothing good comes out of the heat, you know? Where are all the things that want to kill you? Australia. Australia is hot. Therefore, hot places kill you. Coincidence? I think not. What else is hot? The desert? Ooh, there's some poisonous shit in the desert. You don't see any poisonous shit in Antarctica, you know? I'm taking my chances with the cold. Man, we don't have black widows. The things that we gotta worry about are moose. You know? Moose isn't gonna, well, a moose will tackle you, but only if you provoke it. You know, you got those like snakes and lizards and shit that'll kill you. She has the most DPS for Claymore? I don't know. Is she higher than Diluc? I can't imagine she is. She could be, but I doubt it. Dude, my hat, is it just me, or is my hat like always crooked? I think my head is just crooked. That's because the stacks have internal cooldown, so if you attack, you don't get the stack. Okay, that's how the game works. That's how the game works. If they buff Eula, they should buff Chi-Chi and Diluc. They should just not buff anyone. They should come out with characters, tune them appropriately, and then if people complain, say, cool, don't buy the character. Just, like, stop complaining. You don't need every character to be busted in half. I mean, honestly, what they should really do, you know, part of me wonders if this would actually improve profits. I'm assuming it's not the case, which kind of blows my mind that this is the case. So we all know the gacha monetization model, not exactly the best if you're someone who doesn't like to spend a lot of money on their games, right? I'm curious to see what would happen if they scrap the current gacha model and they just, let's say they charge like 25 bucks per character, right? You still have to pay for constellations, right? So a C6 character that's 7 constellations, it's 175 bucks, right? Which is pretty much pity for one character, right? Would you get enough people who normally wouldn't spend for characters to make up for the whales? That I don't know. Like, if you guys are free to play or small time payers, you know, like you do, maybe you do the battle pass or something like that. If a new character came out and they were 25 bucks, would you be more inclined to pull for them? Or would you pull for them, or would you still just stay free to play? Cold places kill you. What are you talking about? My health goes downhill every winter. That sounds like a you problem. My health is solid. That might be a you problem. After the holdie, you need to wait a little bit so your normal does not coincide with the E-proc. I believe they should remove the control only proc. I'll be real frank. That sounds like a nitpick. That sounds like a nitpick that doesn't matter. You know, like my complaint is that she kills things too quickly and her burst doesn't do anything. So what does it matter if you miss a single proc on her attack? That just seems like people want something to complain about. So that's what they picked up. If I could straight up pay 25 bucks for a character, I think I would. Seeing the current standards, if I was like the character, I'd buy it for sure for 20 bucks. See, because like right now, if you, so let's say you don't have a 50-50, it's a 100% chance. Your pity is at $180. So does it make, you know, are people, not even people who are free to play and pulling in 25 bucks, even like your dolphins who are, you know, maybe just going for 1 pity instead of 2 pities to guarantee the character, are they going to be more likely to pick up the character and maybe even some constellations versus before where they're probably not going to roll that much? I don't know what those numbers look like. You know, because like that's the League of Legends model, right? A new character comes out and it's just a flat fee. You get the character. No like figuring out if you're gonna have to save primos for the character that's coming in 6 months. I'm curious to see what if there is a loss. First of all, how much would the loss be? And if there's not a loss, well, then it's just profit. So then you're good. I don't know what the whale scene is like, what percentage of the community is spending like $1,000 on a character, but I would assume that if you can get more people to pay into your game, it would outperform a smaller percentage of big time buyers. With 25 euros for a 5-star, I'd spend a lot more because it's a fair system. I don't feel like being taken advantage on a lottery. Honestly, we'd start wailing on this game for that kind of pricing. Even though there's opportunity cost of buying other games, being able to buy guaranteed characters makes this game more worth. I think we'd all straight up buy a 5-star even for 50 bucks. See, that's the thing. I think that not only would MiHoYo get more people to buy things from their game, I think they would also find, like, not only are you getting more people to pay into your game, but you're also raising general morale of your player base, right? Half the time, like, Healing Class literally just said he wouldn't feel, or they wouldn't feel like they're being taken advantage of, right? So I feel like, from my perspective at least, a lot of people don't want to spend money wishing because they feel like they're getting taken advantage of, because it is a lottery. It is literally gambling. So So if people felt like their money was being well spent, it would raise their morale, make them feel good or at least better about spending their money. And then they would be more likely to pay that 25 to 50 bucks for a new character, even if they weren't likely to pay it before, with the same like morale level of it being a random lottery, right? If you had the same monetization model of 25 bucks a character, but the morale level is different, I bet more people are likely to spend where morale is higher than not. And like regardless of that, even, you know, having players, how am I down resin? How am I at less than 160? I haven't played for, does it take over 24 hours to get your resin back? That feels off. That's weird. $50 US for a 5-star, straight up better than 100 and 200 based off RNG. Well, yeah, and like for some people, it's a feel-good moment when you get it on your first temple, right? And that's kind of like the balancing act. Giovanni, I'll give you a straight up answer. I have no idea. Like at the end of the day, if it's not charging fast enough for you, then do something about it. But I don't know numbers like that. Like, is 130 worse than 200? Yeah, probably, but does it make a big difference? I have no idea. But if 5 stars is that easy to get, it destroys the magic of getting a 5-star. Is that easy to get? Like 50 bucks for a 5-star? There's a lot of people who are not going to do that. I don't know that it, I mean, right, you lose out on that magic of a 5-star, and then I'm sorry if you can hear that. That is my washing machine. It wants to break out of the house. You're right. It does take some of the magic out of getting the 5-star. So what could they do with that lost energy? They could put it into developing better content and not spending all of their time building characters. I know, it's a crazy idea. It's a crazy, revolutionary idea to make your game better versus making people feel bad for spending money on your game. It's crazy. The revolutionary ideas that people who don't wear a suit come up with, right? Because the developers, they don't give two shits about money. They get paid the same regardless. They just want you to enjoy the game. It's the suits and the higher up who just want to make an extra buck. They're the ones who are making the decision. And they're just like, what makes us the most money? Who gives a shit if it, like, makes the game more boring? Like, at the end of the day, unfortunately. Guys, mihoyo bait. Okay, Jay. Okay, bud. You need to learn the word hypothetical and discussion. There's this thing that happens when people talk to each other about ideas, is that words get transferred, ideas get transferred, but something doesn't have to happen out of it. So just because we talk about it doesn't mean anything's going to happen, but we can still talk about it and have a discussion and see where that leads, and that's how people get smarter. Think about it. A flat fee for 5-star will depend on game popularity. If it works, they'll put more attention on the content. Not enough people interested in the game, less money for them. Exactly. Exactly. Because right now, where you have a system that's strictly built around their characters, but it feels bad to roll for the characters, it's very conflicting. $50 is way too much on a gacha game. Even if you get a 5-star, you always want more. Oh, I see what you're saying. But right, but you have to consider the fact that so that price point is not going to affect the whales, right? The people who are going for their C6 5-star characters, it's not going to affect them because it's actually going to be cheaper for them, right? What it is going to do is going to affect your free-to-play players. So 4 stars are obviously not going to be $50. Let's say they're 15, 25 bucks, right? At that point, you're going to have, obviously your free-to-play players, they're still going to stay free to play, but like your dolphins who are spending, you know, let's say 100, 200 bucks a month, they're going to be more likely to go in for that second or third constellation for a 4-star. Whereas before, they may save their money for just like refreshes or something like that, because they're not guaranteed to get the constellations they want, right? So you have to try and hit like a certain price point that incentivizes the people who are not normally spending money and get them spending money, because the whales are going to spend money regardless, right? You could hike up prices even more, they're still going to pay because that's how it works. But the goal in changing the price point would be to get the people who are either already spending a little bit of money to get them to spend a little bit more, or to get the people who are not spending anything to spend a little bit. What do you think if there are new artifacts with 25% less elemental skill or burst cooldown? Sure. Anything to add variety to the game. If you were to put a price tag on the full character, it would give a bigger impact and let the amount of money you are spending sink in weight more. I don't necessarily agree with that. I know what you're talking about, Giovanni. Because yeah, it's a concept we talked about before, how the act of, like, if you have a choice between paying with an actual like physical currency or a card, people are always going to choose the card because there's a psychological there's a psychological design basically where, because something is physically leaving your hand, you feel worse about the purchase versus the card. But the other thing is because you just like swipe your card, put in the primos, and then you're also not transacting a dollar amount, you're transacting in a primogem amount, so you don't fully comprehend until like after the fact how much money you spend. Also the fact that like you put in one lump sum, but then you just kind of like swipe through it so quickly, it doesn't catch up to your brain how much money you're actually spending on these wishes. So I completely understand, but the concept would still remain, because rather than like you're still spending like, you know, like $25 to $50 a couple times versus like one big purchase of $500, right? Spending $50 10 times over the course of 3 months feels a lot better than spending $500 all at once. It's the same amount of money, it's just a psychological phenomenon that happens with everybody, or I should say with most people. Summoning is what makes the game fun, especially for free to play. Make lore in the Pity 60 would be cool. Yeah, but see, that's kind of a problem. Saying like yeah, lottery machines or slot machines are fun, but people go broke because of slot machines. I mean, we have people in the community who have literally gone broke over gacha games, right? It's not a healthy monetization model. I feel like eventually they'll have to change their monetization model around somewhat, especially when they have competitors coming out with their own open world anime games. See, I don't know if they can at this point. I don't know how it would work, because you gotta assume that let's say they did change to a model where you could buy versions of a character and constellations. You're gonna have people freaking out that you can get a full character for 350 bucks when they spent $1,000 trying to get them a year ago. I don't know how. Again, that's assuming they go with that kind of model. They could of course change it or change the pity or do something to stay competitive, but I think that since they've advertised themselves as a gacha and they're already like in the gacha scene, they're gonna have to keep it gacha. What is considered a dolphin? I don't know. When I think dolphin, I think of someone who does the Welcome Moon Battle Pass and does anywhere from and does like a couple refreshes a day. So that could total up to being like a full day of refreshes one day, skip the next day, something like that. That typically, a dolphin will usually go for C0 of every 5-star, you know, roughly. There's no like definitive line like, oh, you didn't get that 60th refresh this month, you're not a dolphin. It's very loose boundaries. Is Eula weak? No, not at all. People are complaining because she's not perfect. She's not a like kill everything in one button click. They're really just complaining to complain. Don't worry about it. She's nuts. Let's go grab that. Wait, what's today? Monday? Why am I not doing my bosses? I don't know what day it is half the time. I'll be frank. This game is so dog water. I can neither confirm nor deny that I agree. There are obviously parts that I love, but there are some parts that frustrate the shit out of me. Is so hard. Really? I feel like her burst is easy. You just pop Q and then hit a whole bunch of stuff. Which is most fun for me because saving Primo Gems free to play for 4 months and getting... Jesus. 4 months? That seems a little nuts. Personally. They have to save up 4 months for summons. Yeah, she seems really bad. She seems awful. Absolutely atrocious. How could she ever be designed so poorly that she can't just like smoke a boss? Ooh, that's not bad right there. What would the monetization be if not gacha? A character comes out and you pay for the character. And then if you want, you can pay for additional constellations, but it's a flat fee for the character. In my opinion, that would be, off the top of my head, that would be the most ideal. They can keep the wish system, but make pity 100% on the promotional character with an equivalent pity cost of like 30. And for God's sake, fix the game. Yeah, but see, you still have the, but yeah, look, guys, you make a good point in that the promotional character should be 100%. Like, yes and no. Then how do you go about getting the other 5 stars that were initially in the game? Right? Like, how would you go about getting Diluc and Jean? You have to go on the standard banner. Okay, well, now we're talking playing the lottery again. So the problem still persists. Whatever fix you think there is the gotcha system, it doesn't change the fact that it's literally gambling and it's a horrible system. The game itself can be fine with what it is, but the system itself is awful. Is awful? For some reason, I'm trying to say awesome and awful. It's awful. Have you tried playing Genshin? Rafi, there's some things that are opinion based, but I'm sorry, you're 100% wrong. It's okay to be wrong, but in this case, you're 100% wrong. Building Eula right now, physical damage. That would lock out all the free-to-play players? No, it wouldn't. You have the same kind of system. You can exchange whatever it may be, 15,000 primos, whatever the equivalent is, or $25 for constellations. So it's the same thing. You grind for primos, but then you can just guarantee your character versus having to play the lottery on top of the primos that you save for 4 months. This is not a very good team for this fight. They could also do something similar to Starglare Shop, where you can only purchase one copy of the new 5-star during the banner, and then gotcha constellations for other stuff. Yeah, I mean, if they definitely wanted to save the, like, if they wanted to keep the gotcha system in there, which obviously they do because they think that it's a more profitable system than just buying the character and constellations outright, then yeah, they could do something similar to that. But that's the big thing, is that even to get the first copy of the character, it's a gamble. Hostile really suits the gotcha mechanic. I don't know that it's ever been awesome. I mean, I suppose the people who get like a 5-star on their first wish, they would say it's awesome, and then the next banner, when it takes them the whole banner, they think it's awful. Where am I going? I'm going up here. Not used to PC. Honestly, Bolu, like, whatever system it is that you're used to playing on is obviously going to feel better for you. I mean, I was a console player for years, so when I first switched to PC, I thought console was way easier, but nope, definitely not. What should I build for support Zhongli? For Ningguang, the same as every other Zhongli. Just like HP and geo damage and crit. Same as every other support in the game. Did that really just eat my burst? Dude, what the fuck? Are you serious? Because his health definitely didn't go down. How should I build my Diona for shield only? Well, what does her shield scale off of? And then probably build that stat.
You stand upon your tomb, though you know it not.
The Inazuma's area starts coming out next patch. We'll see, I suppose. They've been saying that since like 1.1 that it's the next patch. Inazuma's the next patch. It'll arrive when it arrives.
Back to the earth.
All right, here we go. This is the most brutal boss fight in the game because the other are way easier. Ooh, that's a nice pickup. Well, I mean, it's not the most brutal boss fight because the others are easier. It's harder because they made it harder, but it's still not that hard. It's still not that hard. The fact that, like, it's almost impossible to wipe against these bosses show how hard it is. Should I build Essence Reaver, Divine Sunder on Gangplank? No, I think you should build the Mystical Sanctuary of the Heavenly Ward on Fart Knuckle, because honestly, it'll make like his gamma implications so much more fulfilling. Dude, when you top the bottom lane as an XYZ carry, it's nuts. I'm telling you, you've never done anything like it before. Not hyped about Inazuma's. Most people, Inazuma could end up being 2 to 5 weeks of content that we're back to square one in the waiting room. Then quit the game for a couple of years and come back. That's it is what it is. Kind of need to either accept it or move on. Wow, Diona, you're a big old fart box of an aim, aren't you? That was not enough time to collect all the energy I needed. Wow, yeah. I mean, we could have cleared that without the Zhongli burst. But yeah, she's bad. She didn't even get a burst off and she could still one round Storm Terror. She's so weak. Why would anyone want her buffed? I mean, yeah, everyone should want her buffed. That's what I mean. Have I seen the Genshin Honkai collab? What do I think? I don't know. I think that a company that has 2 games put their games together. I don't know. I don't really have any thoughts about it because it's like, you know, I have this pen. I also have the soda can. Well, it's a monster can. If I put them together, Now they're a pen can. It's like I already have these two things. It's not that hard to put them together. It's also a game I don't play, so I don't know. I have zero opinion on it. Like, they're also in the same universe, so it also, I don't know. To me, it doesn't seem like a big deal. Maybe it is to people who play both games and they want to see crossover. I don't know. I guess I don't. Let me think. I mean, I guess because they're kind of like they're in the same universe, it makes it a little bit more exciting. I'm like trying to think of, you know, like different games I played. Like, so when I played Magic, let's say they made a like a Yu-Gi-Oh! Magic the Gathering set. So you'd have like a Blue Eyes card, you'd have a Dark Magician card, you'd have magical hats and all that kind of stuff. But in Magic the Gathering, I don't know that I would like that. Because they're two that's a little bit different though, because they're two completely different vibes, right? Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know how I would feel about that. Wow, I'm out of resin. All right, I guess we see we make sure we can get this last star. Okay, so last time, let's see. So we have to put Eula on the second half, right? I think that's what we didn't do last time. Put her on the first half. Yeah. But we want to do like this. Who did I put in the last slot? Oh yeah, Benny Boy. Oh, hold up, guys, hold up. Hold the fuck up. We need to get this shit resolved right now. Yeah, that needs to get resolved. I'm not about to do that again. Worried for the story if they share the same universe? Why would that change? I don't know. I mean, to be honest, I'm not like a big story person for this game, so I don't know like what implications that would make. They're not, well, they're in the same universe, but they're different universes. Right? It's like a multiverse thing. Wow, none of these matter. I would have preferred it if you were in the circle, but we'll live. Oh, hey, you jumped right into my attack. That was hot. Oh, that was rude. Oh, I got nothing up. I got nothing up. There we go. All right. I didn't even think he was that close to dying. I thought he had a full health bar left. How did he die so fast? I don't know. Weird. Sometimes things just die. Wow. Again, none of these help. So I guess we take the defense for that last floor. I should have synced Joe first. Wow, my order is all over this floor. It is all over the place. I have no idea what's going on anymore. Probably should save that. My fingers work too fast. They don't like activate in the right order half the time. There we go. Take care of that guy. Let's go over here where there's a couple. Nope. Okay, I guess we're attacking this guy. Oh, we got plenty of time. Oh, wait. This is the first half. No, I should probably speed it up. Yo, what's up, Z? How we doing, bud? How you doing? New C6 30 defense. That's pretty good. It should be good here. She wouldn't be that great. What is? Oh, it's this one. All right. Actually, I should have bursted. Okay, I would like to see every once in a while. That would be lovely. Oh boy. Well, actually, this one isn't a problem. I don't need to 3-star this one. That's right. I can just cruise. Probably should save that. Oh, get close, get close, get close, get close. There we go. Oh, don't let her die. That would be a big oh shit moment. Alright, my roommate's back. Alright. Here we go. Change work and the time you stream, you're usually sleeping. Yeah, I can't be good for every time zone, right? Also, I delete Genshin. Now I play some Red Dead Redemption 2 and Red Dead Online. Paladin on my free time. Z, I don't know if you're an MMO guy. If you are, Final Fantasy 14 is waiting for you. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Final Fantasy 14. Give that shit a try. No, Rain Slasher's pretty bad. It's like top 10, but not by much. All right, guy, you gotta come this way, okay? Just nope, nope, wrong way. Okay, my dude, you are going the wrong way. Gotta come over here. There you go. Go this way. Get together. There you go. All right, one more. Oh, damn, I didn't get a sack proc. Okay, little over a minute. I was a tryhard on Overwatch, but now I only have PS4 and Overwatch feels so fast for controller. Yeah, shooters are really hard to play on controller in comparison. Oh shit, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, come over here, girls. Actually, this guy's gonna follow me, right? Yeah. Oh no. Oh shit. Oh shit. God, see, this is what sucks. If I died now, I gotta do that whole fucking chamber again. Nope. Wrong way again. Here we go. Here we go. Okay, we got one. Oh boy, this guy's a long way off. There we go. We got him down. That's not good. We lost that proc. Well, that whiffed. Oh, all right. All right, have a good night, Z. Do I mind if I give you grouping advice? No, you can give me grouping advice. Appreciate you asking. This game really likes to only give me the Widsith when it comes to weapon. I get the kills all the time. All right. Where do I want to go? Actually, he's gonna chase me. Well, that's not it. Suppose I should be on her now, though. Where'd she go? Of course. She runs across the entire freaking map. If you stand at the broken 10 o'clock player, the second one will automatically float to the position to the other. Broken 10. Oh, really? Like right on top of it? Hang on, I just want to see. Will they bolt? So I mean, like, so basically I have to be on this guy, right? Or do I like have to literally be up here because they're not coming? To your left, so this one, this is 2 o'clock. Not there. 10 o'clock. Oh, like, gotcha. Like that's 12, so this is 10. Gotcha. Okay. I didn't see that one, so I was assuming that was the closest thing to 10. Wait, is he still coming? Oh, that makes it easier. Thank you. Probably should have been it first. Yeah, it's still not fast enough. Also, try and have them grouped together. Yeah, I'm aware. They don't exactly move the way you want them to. See, like, they just go the opposite way. Yeah, their voice lines are really annoying. Hang on. Yeah, of course. Why would I be able to adjust the settings in here? That would just make too much sense. All right, we're done. We're done. I'm not playing this game. I'm not gonna sit here and die over and over to mechanics that I can't control. It's like there's just mechanics to this game that they put in that you can't control. Right? It's one thing if it's hard because, like, I'm trying to think of an example. Like, they've built this combat system around elements, but then they're like, oh yeah, you need to push enemies towards each other, and it's like, that's fucking dumb. That's not a mechanic that's in your game. Yeah, I don't need one more star. That's fine. I do need to go to my house though. You know, having a time trial map and having enemies that actively run away from you. That's also kind of bullshit. Oh yeah, but I can do this now. Hold up. Oh, it is off. How does that... How does... The fact that that is not a dialogue option... It's hard because of things that are out of your control. Yeah, exactly. It's not a skill thing. It's another element of luck. Make a Eula guide yet? No, I've not. Let's go ahead. It's hard in the wrong way. Yeah, exactly. It's not like, it's hard in the way that you can't like practice it, right? You can learn the mechanics of a cryo system mage all day long, but if in a run she just teleports across the map and you gotta spend 10 seconds chasing her down, it's completely out of your control. That's why Dark Souls is able to be so hard but so popular. It's very difficult when you die 90% of the time, but it's because you fucked up and you know how. Yeah, exactly. Like there are patterns, so there are punish mechanics, right? It's just like any of those games, Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Sekiro, any of those games, your MMOs. There are patterns that you can follow, so if you know the pattern, it becomes easy, but the mechanics are very punishing, so if you mess up, you die. But it's not because of something that was just random. It just popped up and it's like, okay, I just died out of nowhere because of an attack that I wasn't aware of, or my enemy teleported halfway across the map and I ran out of time just randomly. You can learn the attack patterns, learn how to avoid them. This just feels completely random and out of your control. I guess I just keep buying stuff. What do you think about Asda as a boss with lots of iframes and full AoE text? The boss has literally no learning curve and is full gear time. That's what most of this game is. If it's not a DPS check, it's how long can you stand to deal with random mechanics. Right? There's no content in this game that you need to repeat over and over again to learn the pattern of how to beat it. It's just like, you know, like with the last 11-2, right? With the protect the tower, sometimes the electricity mage, she just put her lightning right on top of the tower and there was nothing you could do about it, and it was in the second half. So if you actually managed to get a good time in the first half, your second half was fucked because there was literally nothing you could do. She just put it down right on top of the tower and you lost. Mechanics like that are awful mechanics for players because it's just random. There's no way to prevent it. That's why, like, oh geez, so back when Hearthstone originally came out, so that's when I was like a year or two into playing Magic the Gathering, and a lot of the professionals were saying, like, you know, people were asking them like, hey, are you gonna go and play Hearthstone for a living instead of playing Magic for a living? And the biggest argument they had against it was that it didn't feel like, a lot of times it didn't feel like the better player won, because you would have these cards that just say like generate a card or attack something randomly, and sometimes, god, the amount of highlights you can find on YouTube now that are Ragnaros just aiding people in the face because it literally jumped over all 7 of their minions. that, like, those were they're very swingy. They were very feel good moments for the players who had them, who were doing them, and they were horrible feel bad moments for the person who's playing against them, right? When God, I'm gonna date myself here because these are all the cards I played. When Yogg decks were a thing and you just cast like 20 spells or 30 spells, you play a Yogg and things happen, it felt like everything leading up to that point in the game was absolutely meaningless. So a lot of the big time Magic players were like, no, I'm not going over there because I don't have an edge over the players, right? If you're a good player, you want to go to the game that best incentivizes you for your play skill. Now, obviously we saw people go towards Hearthstone when they figured out that Hearthstone was going to have bigger prize pools, and rightly so. You should, right? Go with the money. If you can support it, go for it. But does that mean, like, I still believe that Magic the Gathering has a higher play skill cap than Hearthstone does, because we all know Magic the Gathering is a pure skill game and the better player runs. Look, it's not always the case. Obviously, you have decks like Aetherworks Marvel, right? That there's really no skill involved. It's kind of luck. And that's kind of like what drew me away from the game, is cards like that. But it's certain. I mean, Luby, I don't think that you could argue that Magic is less skill intensive than Hearthstone. I'm not saying that there's no random element, because there are cards that are random, but the amount of them are significantly fewer. But the random element of that game is your opening hand, right? Because the random element is the resource system. Hearthstone, you're guaranteed a crystal every single turn. Magic, you might just stall on 2 mana and die. It happens, but if you know, if you take two hands, let's say, right, and stack the decks identical for player A, and not the same deck for player A and player B, but if you have 2 decks, let's say you have an aggro deck and a control deck, player A and player B, and the decks are stacked the same for 2 sets of players, like, the better player, regardless of deck, is like, you know, let's say 70% chance to win, right? They just have a bigger edge. It might go from like 65 to 70. It's a small percentage, but overall the better player wins in Magic. Just like in chess. In chess, the better player always wins, because chess, you can literally see everything that's going on the board. Personally believe random mechanics are fine given they have minimal impact on gameplay performance. See, I don't. I mean, this is not going to be a right or wrong situation, right? There are going to be people who agree and people who disagree, which is completely fine. It's, you know, it's like talking about what's your favorite game, and there are some people who are going to have one answer, there are some people who are going to have another answer. Like, that's just bound to happen. But for me, I find it much more rewarding to beat a level, even if it, let's say the same level takes 2 hours to beat. I'm gonna find the level that I grinded for that 2 hours, learning the mechanics, figuring out how to dodge certain things, how to approach different mechanics. I'm gonna find more enjoyment out of that than grinding like that level, for example, for 2 hours because the system mage teleported away and it took me 10 seconds to chase her. That's not fun for me. Grinding the level because I got screwed because of a random mechanic. There's a good reason to have healthy amount of RG, right? Because it makes things fresh. Like, I'm kind of back. I'm not playing Hearthstone, but for some reason I got recommended a Firebat video, and like, he was the guy that I watched way back in like 2014, 2015, and you know, Hearthstone is a game that I can just pop in and watch because there's a level of excitement to it, right? Obviously, like, in terms of visuals, Magic the Gathering Arena is getting like, or it brought the same element of visuals as Hearthstone did, so it makes it a little bit better. But having that random element makes it so that the casual watchers have a much more exciting time because there's way bigger highs. Magic the Gathering highs are like, oh, look, I'm prepping for this play. Oh, he fell into it. I'll play this. Or like, you got a timely counter spell or something, right? Hearthstone, it's like, oh boy, we're going to die here. This Yogg has got to have a good spin. Or I don't even know. I don't really know what the cards are anymore, right? But you have some kind of random mechanic and it just is something absurd. It has a lot bigger highs. So there is definitely some good to it. There's also definitely some bad to it too, because if you're on that grind for legend and let's say you're one win away and then it all comes down to a Yogg spin. I keep saying Yogg because that's the only card I know that's random. I know that there is a Yogg in the game now. It's not nearly as broken as the old one. But it literally comes down to a spin. And if you're grinding for legend, it can feel real bad to lose to that. An example of a pure skill video game is Smash Bros. Yeah, because even on maps, there's a certain level, like, yeah, I think it depends. It's been a while since I played, but like if you play on like a Final Destination map where it's literally just a flat surface, better player will always win. Like randomly going from one attack pattern to another, but both attack patterns having a meaningful counter or something like that. Yeah, I don't think that there's necessarily a bad thing about a random attack pattern, assuming that there is some kind of cue that the attack is coming. But, you know, whereas the Sisson mages, like, they just teleport around the map randomly, that doesn't seem like a great mechanic. Especially when your game is time-based. If it was duration-based, or not, sorry, if it was like, duration's the wrong word there, but it was more about can you survive versus how fast can you do it, then I'm fine with it. But the fact that the gameplay is how fast can you do it, and you have a mechanic that just randomly boop teleports them away. So it's like with Eula's burst, right? You go ahead, you're like, all right, let's queue up her burst, let's do it, let's build up, and then right before it pops, she teleports away. It's like, okay, it would have been nice to know if that was about to happen, but you don't. $10 different furnishing sets, 20,000 realm currency. We're only halfway there and it's been like a month. Why is this? I think someone's grilling outside. Purchase 10 items. Well, that's gonna take a while. Oh, I guess I can buy rocks. Bleh. Smash Bros. Man, the freaking best fighting game ever. God, you reminded me of the best times with Melee. Dude, Melee was the best one. Nah, there's probably a different one. Melee was the last one that like I played. Melee was so good. I mained Marth. And by mained, I mean that's who I played most often. I didn't play like super hardcore. Like my friends all thought I was really good at the game, but really I just had fast fingers. Ooh, can I actually go up there? The reason I don't play digital card games is because it's too hard to get the deck I want to play together? Really? Oh, yeah, because you can't buy singles. So you literally just have to buy packs. But at least they give you currency for doubles. So it's not like you end up with 100 versions of a common. You can actually turn it in for a little bit of currency to get the cards you want. I know it's not much. It takes a lot of duplicates to get the cards you want, especially the legendaries, but you know, at least they give you some kind of catch-up mechanic. Holy Jesus, they gave me... How many freaking islands are they going to give me? Okay, here's the thing. How many islands are they going to give me that I can put nothing of substance in? Right? Like, look at all this landmass that I can just decorate. I can't do anything with it. I can walk around it and say, look at that thing that I it took 14 hours to make, but I can't actually do anything with it. Oh, Genshin, why do you do this to us? Yeah, Smash Bros. Melee was so good. Smash Bros. Was a game that, like, I would literally just sit down with friends and play for like 12 hours straight, and we would hate each other afterwards. How about we explore ahead of us later? How about you don't make a path up here, you freaking fairy? Why wouldn't you just cut this path off if I can't go up there? But yeah, Smash Bros was a shit game. I never got into the other fighters, you know, like Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, or any other of those. Obviously, those are the two biggest ones, but anything else like that, never a big fan of the 2D ones. I played a lot of Dragon Ball Z Budokai. So I own Budokai 2, which is just like the Mortal Kombat ripoff. Played a lot of that one. I never well, I played Budokai 3, but a friend had it. And then I played a lot of Tenkaichi 1, 2, and 3. Those games were pretty cool. Because you definitely felt I don't know, you felt a lot more like you were in the show. Now, granted, once I started watching like actual people who were good at the game play, like I've gone back and watched some videos of people playing. Me and my friends, we used our like energy burst attacks way too much. The whole match was just like charging up and then spamming a Kamehameha, and then that was it. But these guys were just like punching the shit out of each other. I was like, oh, you actually punched in this game? Why? Dark Souls 2? I didn't even know there was PvP for Dark Souls, to be completely honest with you. I'm kind of surprised. Oh shit, what was that game called? So there was a game. It was a PvP game, third person. You could be like a knight. I think you could be like a samurai. You could use a pole. There was PvP in it. There was a lot of like capture the flag, TDM. God, what, can someone help me out? If I hear the name, I'll know what it is. I don't remember. I know they were like different how do I explain it? Tekken? No, it wasn't a it wasn't like 2D. It was 3D, so you could like go around the whole map because there's like capture the flag and stuff. For Honor, yes. I knew you guys would know. I was surprised that game didn't kick off. What happened to that game? I used to watch Soda Poppin' for a while when he played that game, and he would do duels against people. That was a good time. The whole idea with Smash Bros. Knocking the enemy off the stage, and the idea of having simple basic attacks that you have to turn into combos simply outclasses all other fighting games. Yeah, I think there's also obviously there's a draw too of having characters from other games that you know, right? So being able to be like the Pokemon trainer, or being able to be someone from Fire Emblem or Samus, or you know, just being Mario or Peach, right? There's a certain draw to that I think a lot of people are drawn to. Hey, how's it going, Joel? Or Joe? I combined Joe and Olsen. How's it going, man? So guys, I think I'm actually, what we're gonna do here, because I'll be honest, we're done with everything I can do Genshin wise. I think we're actually gonna switch over and play one, probably 2 rounds of for the Spire. I think I've gotten a knack of this new class. So for you guys who say that I never get wins, you're gonna see some wins. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what we're gonna do to close it out here for the next like hour and a half. Oh, wrong one. It's all good. I've been loving the shit out of this game. I've been grinding this so hard. I might have actually grinded this in the past couple days more than Final Fantasy. I know what's gonna happen though. I'm gonna pull up this game. We're gonna play 2 rounds, and I'm gonna get smoked in both of them. Settings. But I will show you that I've been able to get to secure a win. Trust me, I have gotten a win. Actually, several wins. I just think that Ironclad was not fully resonating with me. It just feels like there's not enough draw in Ironclad. With Ironclad, you're kind of reliant on artifacts to get your draw. And so with Silent, I feel like you're way more likely to get draw in your deck by like a lot. All right, let's kick this off. All right, let's go ahead and switch over real quick. I'm gonna have to change game here. Slay the Spire. Oh, let's see. Why does it never show up? You know, I would like it just like once to actually show up. I think I actually have to click on something else. Settings for game capture. There we go. For some reason, it doesn't save like that. All right, here we go. And then we're gonna go ahead and flip my camera. Cool. Turn it down here just a smidge. All right. Because you're streaming it now, always do better when people aren't watching. Yeah, I think I gotta slow it down too. So as you can see here, when we played it last, I hadn't even touched this class. Now we're at Ascension 7, so that means that I've gotten what, 7 wins. So currently the difficulties are elite spawn more often, normal enemies are deadlier, elites are deadlier, bosses are deadlier, we heal less after boss battles, we start each run damaged, and normal enemies are tougher. This is we'll see what we can do here. I knew you would like playing the Silent from the first stream. Yeah, I also played shoot, I don't know the names of them because I've only played them once or twice. I think I'll also like the last one. I know there's a system of going from like what, calm to divine, I think it is. I haven't played that one at all. I have played the third one, which I forgot the name of it. That one went a little bit over my head the first time. I've only played it once. Enemies have 1 HP. Okay, so let's see. We got a couple early merchants, but I don't really care. There's a late one here. I kinda, let's see. Do I want to go up this middle route? There's a couple campfires. I missed the elites completely. So I think what I might do, Watcher, yes. Yep, you got it. I think what I might do is come up like this direction. Once we get here, we can figure out how good our deck is. I guess actually, yeah, it depends on where our health is. Because like if our health is bad once we get here, we can go ahead and heal. But if it's not, we can fight this elite and then decide once we get here whether we want to heal or smith. Kind of come up this way, decide whether we want to take the elite and go merchant. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I love acrobatics. Love it. Move a card, transform a card, or upgrade a card. I think I'm just gonna remove. Uh, see, the thing is, normally I remove strike first, but we're kind of short of on attacks. I probably should have transformed, actually. That would have been smarter. Okay, let's just do what I normally do. Don't do anything too weird now that I'm on camera, you know? Remove a card. There we go. Now we can remove one of these defense. Piercing Whale? Or Crippling Cut? Crippling Cut's pretty good because it can push us into being a poison build. God, I had some disgusting poison builds. The first build I got with this deck was okay. It was a Shiv build that had two... shoot, what's the card called? It's the power that whenever you play a card, you gain a block. That was pretty good with a bunch of Shivs. Pretty much all my wins have come from Shiv builds. Shiv is just like... Discarding new mark cards, okay. All right. Looks like we might be playing poison. One deadly poison is always fine. All right, let's take on the elite. Playing against the Time Lord, yeah, that's definitely happened a bunch. Let's go ahead and get that started. That's definitely what was it? Oh yeah, that was the one. Was this one? Power, discarding number cards. And he gains increased attack damage by 2. So this is really blocking 6. Which I think I'm fine with. Or 7. He blinks, oh yeah. Yeah, sometimes like the builds that I've gotten that are good for the Time Lord though, usually I can find some way to gain strength, and then the cards are just like insane. Alright, let's pop on a bit more poison. That's kind of a lot of damage. I can't do nearly enough. I'm okay with burning the power here to see what we draw. Absolutely nothing. Well, we can at least do that. It's free. Block a little bit. Hopefully, well, yeah, we have lethal. Not the best start. Start your third turn, get 18 block. All right. Footwork's pretty good in poison. Actually, do I want to... Let's see. Footwork could be okay. Yeah, there's nothing really I'd want to smith. I'm just gonna take the heal for right now. I'm actually gonna skip the elite right now. I don't fit. Okay then. You guys need to chill. Well, this is a problem. Let's see. So we have 6. We have 9. Nobody has 9 though. Do 5, so we can do 11. So we can take out some 11s. Go ahead and reduce the attack coming from there. Okay, let's just play a little bit of defense here. Ooh, this is our good turn. This is our good turn, actually. I'm glad I saw that. Might as well see if we can draw. Yeah. I was gonna see if we could draw our... Oh, right. We just literally used our free spell. Okay, only one's attacking me this turn, which is good. So he's just gonna die. He's not gonna die. Now he's gonna die. There we go. Okay. We didn't take as much damage as I thought we were going to. Ooh, Blade Dance. I pretty much take that regardless. Letter Opener? Letter Opener's pretty good. Yeah, we're definitely going to the Merchant. I do not feel like I can take it on Elite right now. Bridge combat with +1 dexterity, that's pretty good. Backflip's pretty good. I'm gonna take Oddly Smooth and Backflip. Gain 75 gold, lose 11 HP, or lose 34 gold. I'll gain the gold, sure. Oh shit, I forgot we have to go against Elite. Alright, that's okay, that's okay. Oh yeah, we have a letter open. Duh. I was like, where did that damage come from? Like, yeah, from the letter open we literally just got. Okay, so we block all this damage, and then we should have lethal this turn. There we go. Easy. Easy. Get all our gold, get a card. I don't really want another. I don't really want any of these cards. I had a pretty good, earlier today, I had a pretty good discard deck where Sneaky Strike was pretty good. Quick Slash, I'm not crazy about. I'm actually not going to take any of those. Oh boy now. Oh boy now. Okay, let's take this turn and just protect ourselves a little bit. 18, you say. 13, you say. Let's see, since what? 9, 18, 12, 18, 36. That brings him to what? 32? I probably should have Blade Danced, huh? Let's go ahead and chill. See if we can get some big burst this turn. Oh, we actually don't need to get big burst. So we're going to take 8. So we're going to go to what? 30... 39. So if we do 3, it goes to 36. 36 is fine. So now let's pop this on him. There we go. Easy game. Ooh, flex potion, nice. Finish is pretty good in a Shiv deck. I think I'm gonna take Cloak and Dagger though, because if we do end up going a little bit more poison route, I'm gonna want the block. I mean, this card is like good regardless, but in a more poison oriented build, unless we get the card in Venom, which makes it so that all our attacks add poison, it's not super great. You know what? Now that I'm thinking about it, I probably... Oh, there we go. There we go. I was going to say, I probably wanted to make sure that I got that footwork off before actually waking him up. So like here, I'm just gonna set up a little bit. Okay, crippling cloud's pretty good. Now we can just go ahead. Strike will do more damage. $20 damage incoming. 15 damage incoming. Let's see what we draw here. Just a whole bunch defends. All right, I'll defend this turn. I would have liked to pop this potion, but can't be done. All right, nice. 15. Actually, let's. We only have one. Protect all of that. Lethal. Every 3 turns, gain a mana. Sweet. That's kind of what we're looking for. Is mana. All right. Wait, who are we going up against? This boss? Yeah, I want to make sure that I'm rested here. I would like the smith, but I can't afford it. Oh, let's see what I want to do here. So many cards. Poison, flying knee, and just 12 of them. 24, huh? That's 18, huh? I probably shouldn't have crippling chill him, actually. Okay, we have a little bit of extra mana here to work with. We're only taking 4. Gain some mana for next turn. And then just double strike him. He's already weak, but we can do 3 damage. Might as well just... Oh, actually, there is a reason. I keep forgetting about letter opener, so there's actually a reason to burn those. Ooh, do I want to burn? Yeah, let's burn this. Nice. All right, let's draw some cards. Oh, that was not good. I needed more damage. 16, huh? We're at 8. That puts us at 16. We can poison him. Can weaken him, so we're taking 6, which we can easily defend. Okay. We're taking 30. He's taking 11 down to what, 19? Easy first boss. Easy game. Easy life. All right. 100 gold and... You know, what kind of deck are we? Is Burst good in our deck? Blade Dance, Deadly Poison, Crippling Cloud, Backflip. Yeah, this is definitely a good Burst deck. You cannot play... Nope. Start of your turn, draw one additional card. Yep, I'm okay with that. One every turn versus two at the start. That's easily gonna outpace. Okay, so we can go to this merchant early, but then where does that take us? Through a route that I'm kind of happy with. Let's see, what was the flow? Oh yeah, every 3 turns. Let's see, so we're taking 12. Next turn, we're getting a bunch of mana. Just go ahead and neutralize. Get a whole bunch of shivs. Yeah. Oh my god, I love that card. I'm a big value fan, so whenever it can do stuff like that, I'm all for it. Let's go ahead and backflip, see what else we draw. Oh yeah, I always forget about the haze. Oh, right, and this third turn, we definitely didn't need to burn that. Now we're vulnerable? That's not fun. I really want to burst the crippling cloud, but I think I might just do that. Yeah, I'm gonna burst the defense. It's not great because we're gonna get a bunch of days in our deck. But he's almost dead. We should be able to kill him this next turn. Or at least get super close. At least get super close. And then the following turn, we can get actual close. What's up, Sec? Infinite Blades. 4 damage every turn. Potentially 6. Or dodge and roll. What have you missed? Well, played Genshin for like an hour. I tried doing floor 12 chamber 3, and I got real tired of the Sisson mages teleporting away from me in a timed match, so I stopped playing. Dodge I don't think I have enough poison going for dodge and roll to be really efficient. Infinite Blades is kind of cool. I think we're kind of starting to go down this route. We're kind of starting to go away from poison. Right? Because, like, we have the Crippling Cloud, the Deadly Poison, but that's really it for poison. We got Cloak and Dagger, Infinite Blades, Blade Dance. So now if we get a card that interacts, you know, we get a card that interacts with shivs, we're looking pretty good. Let's see here. So let's get this going since the shivs are really good against these guys. I'll go ahead and do that to 1. Get one of these going. Just stun him. Not gonna be able to stun that one. We can't get letter opener going, so we'll at least block all the damage. Go ahead and crippling chill. Crippling cloud. I kept calling it crippling chill. We can, let's see, we can shiv here. Unfortunately, we're not gonna be able to knock. Actually, does poison count as knocking him down? Because I don't know, I'm gonna block here so that way we can see if this goes from 2 to 1 or from 3 to. Okay, it doesn't. So poison doesn't account for that. Anything we want to burst? Let's see. So let's go ahead and shiv. Let's just knock this guy out. Let's go ahead and get 2 shivs. Well, we can't go and have that. So let's go ahead and double up the cloak and dagger, which I definitely should have footworked first. Just knock him out. Get him out of here. Poison won't kill, but it'll get close. There we go. Poison stab. That's kind of going the other direction now. I think I'm actually going to pass on it. And we don't really have the draw to warrant a deflect yet. Bomb, not crazy about. Bullet time, not crazy about. Yeah, see, there we go. Accuracy. Sweet. Not crazy about that. Not crazy about that. Okay, let's just remove one of these strikes. Finisher's starting to look pretty good. I'm gonna take it. We're starting to be more of a shiv deck than a poison deck, so I'm gonna take finisher. Let's see here. Let's get this going. Let's go. Long knee. Just prevent that incoming damage and then just strike him. Get as much block as we can going. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's just go ahead, shiv this boy down. Cloak and dagger. And then what's that? Oh, 30 damage you say? Dunskies. Easy game. All right, let's get the footwork going. And then let's go, just go double backflip. Nice. Nice. Doubles, nah. Footwork, nah. Now we're good. We good. Receive reward based on the offer. I've never give. Okay. I also didn't realize this was for additional damage. I thought it was does like, because I thought they were 3 damage and it does 4. I didn't realize it was 4 additional. This is absurd. That's absurd. I never give them anything good. You know what I might do though? So why don't I give them deadly poison? It's kind of weird because we have the burst. See, the thing is, I don't... So that's what I normally do. I usually use the thin. I don't know what he could give us. I should probably figure that out first. I think I'm going to get rid of a... no, I'm going to get rid of strike. I was going to get rid of a defend just because we have finisher, but... yeah. All right, I'm going for it. No, shit. Oh, shit. Well. Can I afford to take a turn off? That's 21 damage. I think think I gotta play the kind of longer game. Okay. Okay, we're looking good here. Let's double up our blade dance. 4251. Are you really not dead? Okay, if we can get one dead, we're fine. So we definitely have to cloak and dagger. Let's see, we're good here. So let's go ahead and flying knee. And then deadly poison is overall going to be more damage than a strike. Unfortunately, this is the guy that's attacking. So hopefully we don't have to spend too much time on him. Or any time. Jesus. Okay, well, we have that. That's... Oh, I probably should have defended first. Oh, I can't even attack this turn, so I'm literally just gonna draw fucking garbage shivs. Not even the good shivs. At least we killed this guy, but that was... I guess that was actually good then. Because technically it gave us one less shiv in our deck. All right, that wasn't as painful as I thought it was going to be. Hopefully, you can no longer come weakened. Okay, that restores 5. Let's just bump that right now. Heal look not great. Piercing Whale? Don't we already have a Piercing Whale? No, we don't. All right, I like to have one. Yeah, we're definitely not going through 2 elites. I would choose to go through 1. Because of that entangle? See, I didn't even realize they had different attacks. Let's get that going. We can kind of just set up here. This is kind of nice. All right. I really want the extra mana. But I think I got to take the turn off to do this. I was hoping to draw one of our setup cards. Had that many shifts. Oh, okay. Well, I'll definitely take that into consideration next time. Let's see. Are you dead? Oh wait, no, we don't have our card up. Shit. Oh wait, I think you're still dead. Yeah, he's still dead. Still dead. Oh, yep, I'll take the terror. That's nuts. You cannot gain strength at rest sites. Not that we'll ever use that. 24 damage right up the top, huh? How about 18? I'm okay taking 3 to get that infinite blade up. Here we go. Okay, so let's terror you. Let's get... So if we accuracy, we have 2 mana. Okay, let's accuracy, Shiv, piercing whale here, and then... Oh, we're actually only taking 2. So let's get poison up. After image. Nah, dude, Terror is so good. Terror is so good. Okay, let's deal 8. And then let's just throw a bunch of poison on him. And a bunch of weakness. Trust me, I had a good after image deck, but I find that Terror is especially since it's already upgraded. The after image wasn't upgraded. Let's see. So do I need to footwork here? Give us 16 or take an 18? Let's actually just go like that. And then just finish her. $25, you're just like dead, right? Like really dead? Like really dead. Start each combat with 10 block. There we go. Gain 12 block. Sick. We can grab a dodge and roll. All right, I'm okay with a dodge and roll. God, I think I just need to rest. I just need to make sure that I'm healthy. I still don't feel confident yet. I guess I probably... Nah, I'm okay. I'm okay with that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get that off. Let's get this off. Flying knee strike. Okay, now we play the random game. We see how much everything costs. So Shiv at least I can cast. Let's see. So I'm gonna dodge and roll so that way we don't necessarily have to gain any block next turn. And then I'm just gonna poison him. Well, one, I don't need more block, but so that way he's taking damage every turn, even if I can't cast anything. God, at least we got that sunflower buff, am I right? Might as well gain the block, can't do anything else. Oh my god, why is everything so expensive, dude? Let's Crippling Cloud. Oh, I actually probably should have Cloak and Daggered. Okay, let's Piercing Whale. Jeez, really? Well, at least I get free block. Oh, he's just dead. This random card cost for silly? Yeah, that was really unlucky. I've had some good luck, but I mean, I've also had some real bad luck. Oh, do I want the calculated gamble? Probably not, because I'm gonna have to upgrade it for it to be pretty good. This isn't really the deck for that anyway. Okay, I probably should have done that. Actually, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We can just do this. I probably should have gone for the extra mana, but I'll go for the extra damage. I just want to get this Mystic dead. Actually, just gonna do this. No, let's get the footwork going. And then let's just dodge and roll. God, this guy's like, oh, okay. Now we'll be able to kill him a little bit quicker. See if we can draw. There we go. There we go. Nice. That's what I needed. We don't have yeah, we don't have nearly lethal. That burst, and then let's double dodge and roll. Gain 14 mana next 14 block. Let's see. We should be oh yeah. You're super dead here, buddy. Super dead. Super dead. Another black another black flip, another backflip, or another cloak and dagger. Ooh, that's a tough pick. This is guaranteed 8 damage, but this is more block. I also like card draw. I'm gonna take the backflip. Maybe that's wrong. Another infinite blades. Adrenaline's pretty good though. I can get both actually, right? 210. All right, I'm game. And then oh, it's which boss is it? It's this boss. I think we're gonna do adrenaline. Maybe that's a one-time thing. That's absurd. Actually, burst plus might just be the way to go, because it makes all of our skills absurd. Yeah, I'm gonna do that, especially in the last boss, because we can just like double up on defends and just like stack defend. Wow, we are set to go. We don't have our accuracy yet. That'll be okay. So let's take that off. Gonna dodge and roll. This guy's gonna start taking my cards, which I'm not super crazy about. Okay, so there's the accuracy. We can get that up. Let's see if we couldn't grab a finisher. Okay, so we can kill him off. Ooh, there's the adrenaline back. Have you fought the heart yet? No, I haven't gotten to that point yet. Terror, no, I can't. He's got 3 artifacts up. Oh, duh. Duh. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Go ahead and adrenaline. Oh, wait. Yeah. No, it wouldn't have worked. It wouldn't have worked because he has artifacts. Okay, this turn we're gonna get some extra mana. Oh boy, we can do some damage here. Actually, I'm not... No, I'm gonna take care of this guy. I'm gonna weaken you, though. And then I'm gonna double up on this. Take care of him, and then just throw everything at this guy's face. There we go. This isn't a great hand for finisher. $58 damages, you say? Should have done this first. Doesn't matter because I'm ridiculously dead here. 39. Oh my god, I lived. Oh my god, I lived. Oh my god, we lived. Okay, how do we take advantage of this? Okay, lethal. Lethal. So what? That's 48. What can I draw out of these cards? Nothing. So I'm going to do this. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Yo. Oh, my God. I'm okay with taking the crown. We don't need a whole bunch of other options. Oh, buddy. Oh, buddy, old pal. Oh, shit. That was, okay, there are no merchants, so we gotta go this way. Oh yeah, strike before finisher would have been better. Yeah. Don't take that away from me. All right, we're set. Wow, that was something, all right. The more cards you play, the worse you are? What do you mean? Do that for 5 damage. What do you mean the more cards you play, the worse you are? You're dead here, buddy. Cloak and dagger? Nah, I don't need another cloak and dagger. Taking 11 damage. It's fine. Let's get that set up. Last boss interrupts you. Turn. Oh yeah. We can beat him. We can beat him easy. I've beaten him a bunch. So we got 24 damage. I'd like to just beat him with poison if possible. Oh yeah, we have a duplicate. Count doesn't reset. Oh yeah. Yeah, no, I'm fully okay with that boss. Fully okay with that boss. Let's see here. So I can pretty much just like ride this out now, not take any extra damage that I don't need to, and just let the poison run its course. Which I suppose I can play around by just building up some defense. There we go. Nope. Not looking for that. Ooh. Nope, I gotta play it safe. I want the relic. I want the relic, but those guys can be not fun. I'm actually gonna tear here since this guy's got the artifacts going. Oh no. Get rid of that. And then I want to take a lot less damage, so I'm going to duplicate that. Oh boy, we got to kill this boy. Luckily, we don't have to worry of blocking too much, though. Flying knee. All right, now we don't have to worry about him, so we can dodge and roll, deadly poison, defend. Okay, this guy should be no trouble at all. Let's just Shiv. 16 damage, huh? Same thing, just let the poison take its course. God, the fact that poison doesn't care about armor is so nice. Very, very, very dead. Colors potion is nice. Oh, do I want Bane? I don't think I do. Bane's really good, but I don't think we need it. At that point, I think it's just... Ooh, nope. We're not that kind of deck. Not that kind of deck. Apply too weak, no. Take an additional copy of a card in our deck. Another adrenaline would actually be really nice. Or perhaps just another blade dance. No, I think I'm gonna go for the... I'm gonna go for the duplicate adrenaline. All right, that's it. We got 8 gold left. That's what we're working with. All right, let's see here. Okay, we gotta start doing a lot of damage. Okay, so let's get these out of our hand. We're gonna burst. We're gonna adrenaline, which is gonna do it twice. Nice. So we can do that, which did it twice. That was a little awkward ordering. Get rid of it. Defend, Envenom, Blade Dance, Shiv, Shiv, Shiv. It's a little awkward. Footwork. All right, that wasn't a bad turn. I've seen worse. Double Shiv. Double poison. Oh, there we go. No, let's do this. Just get as many attacks in as we can. Super dead. Pocket Watch. Whenever you play 3 or less cards during your turn, draw 3 additional cards. Well, that's never happening. Explosive Potion. Acrobatics plus. I don't think we need it. We already have so much card draw. Yeah, we don't need it. How far is it to my next? I think I'm going to use this one to heal, and then this one to smith after we see what we get from the treasure chest. Lose defend, lose accuracy, lose... Get out of here, defend. Of war. If you don't play any text during... Okay, that's never happening. All right, let's smith. Let's get could do adrenaline. That's two mana. And venom only is 1 mana. That muscle? No, I need health. Footwork could be okay. Blade Dance giving me an extra shiv though is really nice. Could also be just backflip. You know what? It might be dodge and roll, especially since the last boss is going to limit how many cards we can play a turn. Having cards that affect us on multiple turns might be the way to go. Lose 9 HP, heal 19. So this technically does nothing. But I'm gonna take the heal because we have the extra card draw at the beginning of turn. Yeah, I'm gonna take the heal. I'm gonna try and lose as little life as I can going forward. $27. I don't need to burn that yet. We're gonna do another run after this. What is it? 7:43? Yeah, I'll probably do another run. Yikes. Okay, that's better. That was a big yikes there for a second. Holy moly. Okay, let's see. Let's get another one of these going. Okay, we got enough block to get rid of that though. There's no real reason for me to burn that yet. I haven't played Genshin in a hot minute. Is Eula really strong, like Huta Ganyu level? I get every character is viable, but in regards to how OP their kid is. Yeah, I mean, Eula's very good. Yeah, she does a ton of damage with her burst. I mean, there are people saying that she needs a buff, but I think they're full of crap. Let's see. Go ahead and draw a couple more cards. Oh, you know what? Wait, no. Just play it safe. We got the block coming, so we're good. Okay. We got the kill this turn. Hopefully. Oh, wait. You're poisoned. You're dead. Have I had Jamaican jerk chicken? Yeah, I don't know. Ooh. That's tempting. That's tempting. Gonna take it. We have a really big deck. We got a big deck. But I'm gonna take it. Oh shit. Shit, I should have done Envenom. Fuck. Alright, we'll just poison him like that. $18 damages, you say, huh? When did we get that? I don't remember getting the parasite. That's all right though. I kind of want to draw. Let's see, with 15 cards hit accuracy. I don't think we can gamble on that. I think what I'm actually gonna do, I'm gonna throw these shivs at his face and then go ahead and gamble. It was fine. Oh shit, he entangles. That's right. Well, there's the accuracy. We wouldn't have found it. That's free. Should have probably footworked first, but I wasn't sure if I was going to use that. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh. That's some good stuff right there. I don't need another crippling cloud. Oh, this guy. We're good friends. We're good friends. He has ended quite a few runs. Quite a few runs. Before you're taking 5 down to 19, so we're taking 10. No, we're not. Okay, let's accuracy up. Adrenaline. $70 damages, you say, huh? 70 damages, you say, huh? I say... Let's see, is there anything else? Let's do that to set up for next turn. I say nay nay. Okay, last turn. What do you hit me with? 80 freaking damages with 0 card draw. You're shitting me. That's card draw. All right, dexterity it is. All right, there we go. What's up, Raging Walker? How's it going? How you doing? Quick slash, get out of here. Can't fire. Rest is gonna be more important for me. We have so many cards in our deck that it's unlikely that we see the same card a couple times. Blade. Blade. See if we can find an accuracy. Damn. That's fine though, because we can double burst the adrenaline. Still nothing. That's not the great use of dodge and roll, but we're gonna get him up to 12 though, so we can reset the clock. Did I miss the Genshin stream? Yeah, basically I'm streaming shorter Genshin times because honestly there's just not that much to do, and then we're switching up the game. Let's weaken him. Poison and weak. Damn, I want to... Okay, so 5 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we have a full turn. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm an idiot. An absolute moron. Hey, Raging Walker, that's very kind of you. Okay, let's gain some block. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and weaken him. Poison, then Shiv. All right, that resets his clock. That's not fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, next turn we got 5. Oh, Envenom is really good. Jesus, we're taking 38. Holy shit, dude. I don't think I can Envenom this turn. Two more cards. $38. More work. All right, Zach. I think this is actually. I said that I was gonna do one more. I think this is actually gonna call it for me. The rest of this run took a little bit longer than I thought it was going to. Okay, so we have no card draw, so we're kind of limited in what we can do. I'm actually gonna not use the strike. I'm gonna wait till next turn. We're taking a lot of damage this turn. Yeah, that's real rough. There we go. Oh, he's just defending this turn? Really? Oh my god, we're getting free turns with nothing to do. Let's do that so that way we gain some block next turn. Holy fuck, how much damage is that? It's fucking 80 damage. Are you shitting me right now? $81 damage, and right now we're at 40, so we can gain 8, 16, not even close. All right, go for lethal it is. And by lethal, I mean like one more attack. Well, that was look, that was much closer than we've got in the past. But I think that now you can see that I am capable of a win. I think that was rough. I think I played a little bit too defensively at the end. No, I couldn't have played more less defensively because I was at 9 health. That was rough. I thought we would have more than enough damage there. We're coming in for 81. That's... I can't stop that. I can't stop that. That was tough. I haven't had that much trouble with Time Lord before. Like, in terms of... Because, like, in terms of managing the clock, it's not that tough. It's definitely hard with that kind of build where you're trying to cast a lot of different spells in the same turn. But I've never had that problem in terms of damage. So maybe I went too slow? I'm not sure. I don't like fully like I'm assuming he just does more damage the longer the fight goes on. So I probably could have done more damage to him somewhere. The fact that he lost his vulnerable, that was tough. That made it a lot harder because we couldn't really burst him down. But yeah, it's an interesting deck. You know, obviously we got into the deck a little bit late. That plays a part too, because we were kind of going for a poison build, and then we kind of ended up switching to a Shiv build. But it's hard because the clock gives him strength every time he resets. Oh, gotcha. See, I didn't realize that. So yeah, that's what makes it really bad. Gotcha. Okay, that makes a lot of sense now. See, I get like the core mechanics of this game now, like understanding like what the bosses are, because like I think the last time we played, I had like no idea what the bosses were, like what the mechanics were that I had to play around. I have a much better basic understanding of this game now. Now it's like figuring out all those like tiny details like that I had no idea about. I didn't realize that his strength went up after the clock reset. You know, remember that spell you didn't use? Remember that spell you didn't use? No, what do you mean? Yeah, that makes it really tough. I was gonna say I probably should have used the time with vulnerable more wisely. Is there a certain clock of like when he clears off his buffs? Because I actually didn't even realize he cleared off his buffs until the end there. When is the next stream? Wednesday. Monday, Wednesday, Friday is when I do all my streams. So I start at 5:30 Eastern time. Sometimes it depends. So what we do on stream depends on what is going on in Genshin Impact. Because like last week, what do we have going on last week? Well, so we had Wednesday and Friday. I played Genshin longer because Eula was brand new, so we were playing around with her. I also had to clear Abyss, so there was like some stuff to do. But then like today, like already it's gotten to the point where there's like nothing to do. So I play for about an hour, maybe a little longer, and then I'll usually switch up the game. Recently it's been Slay the Spire. Yeah, I don't know. At some point, I'll probably, I'll probably start playing. Like, I know there's some people who have wanted me to play Final Fantasy on stream, which I'll probably do eventually. So yeah, it's kind of up in the air. What we're doing. The schedule isn't like super set in stone or anything going forward. We're kind of just playing it by ear, to be completely honest with you. But I don't know, I'm just gonna have a good time. I'm gonna play games that I enjoy playing. I'll do my Genshin stuff so that I get it done. If people don't want to stick around to watch it, that's completely fine. At the end of the day, like, you gotta have fun with what you're doing, right? So I'll play Slay the Spire with you guys. Hopefully you guys enjoy. And Two-Faced, I know you enjoy. There are a couple other guys who were hanging around before that really enjoy the game. What are my thoughts on Eula? She's good. It's one of those things, Raging Walker, where it's no different from every other character. You know, they come out and people say, is she good? Are they good or are they bad? It's like, yeah, of course they're good. Like, if they're not good, then the community's gonna yell and scream and miHoYo will change it. So it's, at this point, part of the problem I have is just like, it's not, is Eula better with Superconductor or Melt? I would assume Superconduct, because the most damage she does is based on her burst. And that does all physical damage. So her basic attacks do physical damage, her skill does cryo damage, and the first attack on her burst does cryo damage. Everything else is physical. So she would be better with a superconduct build. But you know, like it's gotten to the point where it's just not exciting for a new character to come out anymore, because basically, like, all the questions are they good? Yeah, people are going to complain they're overpowered or they need a buff. Who do they work with? Pick any of your choices: Bennett, Zhongli, Xingqiu, Fischl, and a healer. Bennett's a healer, but pick any of those four, put them together, and it's going to be a kick-ass team. How do you build them? Are they DPS? Okay, they need they need an attack time piece. What is their element? Put that on their cup, and then put crit on their circlet. Are they support? Yes. Okay, change your attack piece for energy recharge. I mean, at the end of the day, it's very formulaic, and so it's kind of gotten to the point where even if a new character's coming out, the charm of getting a new character is not there for me personally. A lot of people obviously still find the charm because, like, they're probably, a lot of people are free to play in the game, so getting a new character only comes up like once every 4 months, and they're probably not getting the old new characters. So for them, you know, whereas at this point, how many new characters have come out? Like 10, 12. So I've had 10 or 12 new experiences with new characters, whereas some free-to-play players might have only had like 4 or 5. So the experience is still fresh, but from where I'm sitting, it's just, I don't know. It's kind of a static feeling, honestly, that it feels like the game is currently at. So yeah, we'll see. We'll keep grinding it and see if things change, and if not, we'll play from there. But that's gonna do it for me tonight, guys. Thank you so much for sticking around, hanging out. I'll be back Wednesday night for the same old song and dance. Excuse me. Hopefully you guys have a good night. If you're curious, I did put up a new video today. If you haven't seen it already, it is a Final Fantasy video. It's about 2 minutes long. If you're at all interested in Final Fantasy, it's just a super short description about what all the jobs do. So if you've been looking at maybe jumping into the game and you weren't sure what job you wanted to pick up, give it a shot, have a couple laughs. About 2 minutes long, takes no time out of your day. But they should stop making characters and start developing their game and fixing some minor bugs. It's not even minor bugs. Minor bugs are fine. I wouldn't care about minor bugs in the game, but they need to start developing their game. And I don't, it's not even I don't have faith that they're not going to do it. I don't think they intend to do it, because the point of their game, okay, this is my last point and then I'm gonna go. Because their monetization model doesn't incentivize them to keep players, it just incentivizes them to bring in players for short times that they spend a lot of money, and then they don't care if you stick around. And that's the problem with gacha, is they really have no need to have any kind of intentions to make the game better to keep players. As long as there are players who come in, rotate into the game, drop a couple $100, they're completely fine with that. And that's like my biggest problem with the monetization model and gacha in general, is that they have no incentive to make the game better. And that's what's starting to worry me, is I'm starting to see that trend, and that they have no intention of making it better, only pumping out more characters because they're just printing dollar bills at this point. So, but those are just my opinions. Don't let those taint your opinions of the game, of course. But yeah, that's where I'm going to end it. Hopefully you guys have a good night, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.